From Cheater's surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
There he is right there.
Really? Really? So this the kind of things I get? This the kind of things I get? Really?
Do you know that this is this man's girlfriend?
I heard that. Yes. Did you not know that she was married too?
But you under arrest.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Recently, Roshada Grier notices her boyfriend has been staying later at work. Concerned that more goes on in the back rooms of his office, Rashada requests the assistance of the Cheaters investigation team to help her access the truth. I'm Clark Gable, and this is Cheaters.
Me and Nick's relationship, it used to be amazing, and he just used to be so passionate and just so into me. And when he used to come home from work, he used to come home promptly on time, like he couldn't wait to get to me. And now it's like he come home 3 hours late, and it's steady getting later and later. And he really didn't used to do this much at work. I really don't remember the beginning, late days at all.
Nick Wesson, age 27, a stockroom manager suspected of increasing his supply of women. After a briefing at headquarters, Cheaters professionals circle up around the suspect's place of employment. They spot their mark sometime after sundown. The suspect emerges with an unknown female. Wesson escorts the young lady to his vehicle. The pair drive to a nearby restaurant. Wesson chaperones the unknown woman into the restaurant. Inside, the pair grab a table. They converse as they wait for their food. Getting cozy, the young woman rubs the scruff of the suspect's chin-strap beard.
Our intimacy level when it first started off, Nick was a guy with a lot of energy, and sometimes it used to be twice a day or 3 times a day. And it's like I have to influence it now every time I try to get close to him. Sometimes he'll push me away, sometimes he'll say he's not in the mood. And it's just hurt because he used to be the person that always influences, you know, and the person that was always so passionate about being intimate with me. But now me having to take the lead, and now he's not even wanting to give me no response back, really. He has to be getting it from someone else.
A couple of hours later, the suspect and his paramour exit the restaurant in an intimate manner. In gentlemanly fashion, Wesson finesses the unknown woman to his SUV. Then the suspect drives the woman back to his workplace and drops her off, which ends this day of surveillance.
I never really had a father, and I always said, hey, when I grow up, I'm gonna do the opposite thing that my mom did. You know, I'm going to have me a husband, and my husband's going to be there to take care of my kids. And I don't want to end up like my mom. I don't want to end up lonely. I want somebody to be there for me. I want somebody to take care of me and take care of mine. If he is cheating on me, I mean, there is a whole nother side of me that will come out, and I don't want it to come out. So I want to find out if he's cheating on me or not, because this is not the man that he says he would promise to be.
Cheaters detectives continue to stake out Wesson's workplace. The surveillance team catches the suspect coming out of the building with the same female as before. The woman accompanies Wesson to a drive-through fast food restaurant. After getting their food, the suspect pulls into a dark part of the parking lot. Wesson gets out and walks around to the rear of the vehicle. He retrieves a gift and presents a bouquet of flowers to his date, now identified only as Elizabeth. The admirer drives them both back to his workplace. The suspect drops off his paramour and drives home for the evening. Cheaters investigators continue the stakeout around Wesson's workplace. The suspect leaves this evening and drives to a convenience store. Wesson comes out a few minutes later with a bottle wrapped in paper. The suspect leads the cheaters' observation squad through town to a hotel. He walks into the front office and returns to his SUV moments later. The suspect moves his vehicle and parks in front of his hotel room. As Wesson goes into his room, cheaters' detectives must wait it out. And sure enough, Elizabeth arrives and parks next to her paramour's SUV. The suspect comes out of the room and eagerly hustles his plaything inside. And cheaters' detectives wrap up the case. Coming up, the confrontation.
Gathering an abundance of footage proving Wesson's multitude of infidelities, Cheater summons Rashada to review the case facts. With angst in her heart, Rashada steps up to the plate to have her view of the truth. Rashada, I want to say thank you for coming out this evening. As you know, we have conducted our investigation. My question for you is, are you prepared to see that?
I think so.
Okay. Rashada, on this day of our investigation, we are outside of Nick's workplace. A few moments later, he emerges with this unknown female, walking together. They then get into Nick's vehicle, and they leave. Our detectives follow them as they arrive at a restaurant. They stop, go inside. That's when we get the shot of them sitting together, enjoying a meal. As they're finishing up their meal, sometime later, they walk out hand in hand. Nick opens the car door for her and escorts her into his vehicle. So this is starting to make a little bit more sense.
Yes.
On this day of our investigation, we are outside of Nick's workplace. A few moments later, he emerges with that same unknown female. They walk out together, get into Nick's vehicle. A short time later, detectives follow them as they arrive at a fast food joint. They get some food, park the car, begin to eat, converse back and forth. That's when we see Nick go to the back of his vehicle and retrieves what I see is a bouquet of flowers. She gets the flowers, smears them in her face in joy, smiling, and they embrace for a very long and romantic kiss. Continuing on with our investigation, we are outside of Nick's workplace. Pulls out a cigarette, begins scanning through his phone, and a few moments later, he receives a phone call. Rashada, tell me if you remember this.
Hey, babe.
How you doing tonight, baby?
I'm good, and you?
I got some fun news tonight. I gotta stay a little bit late. Gotta run some papers over to Micah's.
Really?
You know, yeah. You know, you met him before over at the Christmas party last year. It really needs to be on JP's desk, or he's gonna throw a little fit.
Yeah, I know how JP is. Okay, well, would you mind just stopping by and picking up a movie, because I got some things to do. I still have some chores to do later on tonight.
Absolutely, baby.
Thanks, babe.
Do you remember that night?
I don't know.
Okay, so after finishing up the phone call with you, Nick proceeds to get into his vehicle. He drives out of his workplace. And he arrives at a convenience store. We see him walk inside. He comes out holding a bag with some items in it. Our detectives follow Nick as he gets into his vehicle, and he arrives at a hotel. A few months later, he goes into the hotel, gets a room.
Get rooms.
Sometime later, he exits. That's when we see him move his vehicle closer to the room that he just got. So Nick gets out of his vehicle, does a quick check around the premises, and a few moments later, that woman from the previous day arrives. She embraces Nick with a hug, and they enter the hotel room.
I can't believe this.
Rashada, we dove into our investigation a little bit deeper and uncovered some pretty interesting things about this unknown woman. Her name is Elizabeth. She was flown out to Nick's work about 3 months ago from Lithuania. And she actually is married and has a significant other, a husband, in Lithuania.
Really?
Yes. So certain things make a lot more sense. I mean, between his behavior that's changed.
Starting.
Starting to?
I see why.
With that being said, I don't want to waste any more time. I'd like to go confront them. My question is, you ready?
Let's go.
Right this way, please. Right this way, Rashada. Watch your step. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. There he is, right there.
Really? Really? So this the kind of things I get? This the kind of things I get? Really? Really? What you got going on? What you doing, man?
Hey, girl. Hey.
Really? This the treatment I get?
Calm down.
For
Calm
real?
down. Calm.
For real? No.
What it looks
No.
like.
What you mean it ain't what it look like? What you mean it ain't what it look like? What?
Are you married?
You need to calm down. You need to calm down.
Yeah. Do you know that this is this man's girlfriend?
I heard that, yes.
Coming up, the conclusion.
Right this way, Rashada. Watch your step. There he is, right there.
Really? So this the kind of things I get? This the kind of things I get?
Do you know that this is this man's girlfriend?
I heard that, yes. You on a date with whoever you work with?
It's not a date.
Really?
It's not a date.
Really?
You know
Well,
what's
what
going
is it?
Hey,
Just tell me that he
look,
wants me.
there's nothing going on here. Look.
And who are you? Where you come from?
Is it natural to you?
So you gonna tell me who you are?
Huh?
Huh? Why you gotta touch me? You don't have to put your hands on me or nothing at all.
lying to me?
Don't put your hands on me at all. Thank you.
Yeah, just calm down, okay? You don't need to be.
No.
You don't need to be
No,
animals here.
don't touch me. Who are you? Why are you with him? Why?
We work.
Going on?
We working together.
Y'all, this is not work. This is shopping. These are clothes.
So?
What are you doing?
You see?
Forget it. You can't even.
I walked in on you and your boyfriend making out.
Excuse me.
How's that about? Huh?
Excuse me. So what you gonna do?
Look, girl, look.
What you gonna do?
What do you think
What
is
you
gonna
gonna
happen?
do? This is what you call treating me special?
Man, that.
This
Look,
what you call
look,
treating me special? This is special?
Look, how long were
This
you with your
special to
ex-husband
you?
for? This even
I don't
happened,
give
right?
a damn. Why
That's
you
it, right?
bringing him up?
Why am I
Why you
the
bringing
bad
him
guy?
up? This is special to
Richie had nothing to do
you.
with
You
this.
said this
Remember,
was
I'm sitting
special.
here.
But you said this was special though.
So do you think when your husband sees this, he's gonna think that you're still together with him? You don't think he'll be upset?
I don't at this moment. I just don't care.
You don't care?
Bye. You don't want me.
Girl, you don't even
You don't want
you don't
me.
even know
You don't
what's
want
going
me.
on. You don't even know
You
what's
don't
going
want
on.
me.
Look, you need to calm
You
down.
don't want me.
You need to calm down.
Go ahead.
Look, baby,
Go ahead and go on to her.
I'll-
Go ahead and go on to her.
I'm already taking care of your
You don't
damn
want me?
kids.
I don't
Take
give a
care of your next kids.
I don't give a damn.
Your ex-husband won't do. Sit about.
You don't want me.
I don't even understand what the hell is going on right now.
How you gonna sit there and say you love me? You love
I
me,
do love you,
and I
baby.
want
I
another
do love
chance
you,
at
baby. I
this.
do love you.
And you want another
Baby,
chance
baby,
at
baby,
this.
baby.
Forget you. No, because that's all bullshit that you feed me. That's all bullshit.
How is this my fault?
Go ahead and
How
back
is this my
cross
fault?
country.
How is this my fault?
Go ahead and back
Look,
cross country.
I worked my
and be
ass
with her.
off with this
Oh yeah. Did you not know that she was married too, did you? So go ahead and go
You were
back
married-
cross
you were married when
country.
we got together.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
were
but that
married.
was then, but this is now. I'm
How
not gonna
is
put my
that
husband
different?
for
How am I
She
getting in
ain't
trouble
gonna
for
leave
that?
her husband for you.
Yes, she is. Watch.
No, she ain't.
Watch.
I
Watch.
wish she would.
Watch.
I wish she would.
Got you under arrest there for assault.
That's what you get for bringing all this bull involved.
That's enough. Shut up.
I work here. We've got some more.
Oh, you do?
Yes, we have more cameras and another.
All right, let's take care of this one.
This is bull-
Sit down there.
A female search for Charlie 143 at 3424.
What's your ID?
I have an idea, I'm your friend.
Have you ever had before?
Absolutely.
Get out of there! Hey, go! We're gonna start arresting people. All right, guys, load up, guys, load up.
Load up!
You have any ID on you?
Nope.
Well, female's coming and searching you anyways.
Huh?
Female's on her way to search you.
Yeah, we didn't sign anything.
To get the story a little bit more straight, my client and I came in here to bust her boyfriend, who was cheating on her. They've been together for 3 years. The third party, we actually had some information on her that she was flown out here from Lithuania to work at his insurance office. They've been together since then, and he's been cheating on her. We come to confront them. They call the police on us. Now, my client is detained in handcuffs and sitting in the back of a police car. Our suspect, who was cheated on her in the first place, is now sitting there, not in handcuffs, and she's in trouble.
That's holding 646 Main Street.
It's one thing when we get involved, but when the police get involved, it's like there's nothing we can do about it. People get arrested. That's what happens. It sucks. Let's go. Load up. An unexpected arrest causes even more pain to the already frustrated Rashada. Cheaters catches up with her to give you an exclusive look at the following day when Rashada is released from jail. We're going to pick up our client. She's over here at the county jail. Our producer just picked her up, so she seems to be in good spirits, and we're gonna go get her. They should be walking down this ramp. This is new for us. I guess there's always surprises with the show. Let's go. So at this time, our client has been charged with assault. I don't really know much further than that. We're gonna come pick her up and take her back. I'm just happy to know that she's in good spirits. It's all that matters to me.
There she comes.
Oh my gosh, she has the shoes on and everything. Rashada, how are you? I'm so sorry about last night.
That's okay.
Oh my goodness. Everything okay though?
Oh, I'm good.
You good? Do you need anything right now? We'll get you some food, anything you want. Yeah, all right. Well, let's get you out of here. Oh, they gave you some Crocs.
Yeah.
All right. Well, why don't we get you out of here? That what happened last night never happens. And I truly apologize for that. Right now, let's get you out from jail. Let's just get away from here, guys. Get her in the van. For the most part, you shouldn't have anything to worry about as far as the court case. He's not going to press charges or anything like that. You might have to show up, but that's it. But yeah, I mean, I'm really, really sorry about this, Rashada. It wasn't my intention. I wasn't thinking this was going to happen at all. Just to let you know, we are taking care of all this. Those charges will be dropped, and all your court fees, any of that stuff, it'll all be taken care of to the fullest extent. But I want to truly apologize, me and the crew, for that happening last night, because you watch our show, and there's always police involved, but I've never had a client arrested. Is there anything else you'd like to say to our audience that's watching that could possibly learn from this situation?
Well, first of all, no man is worth spending a night in jail over. I had to spend a night in jail just for this whole situation because I found out he was cheating on me. And I had to go to jail and do the time. It's just a waste of my time, and it's uncalled for, and I deserve better, and there's better out there.
Thank you.
According to Roshada Grier, the arrest during the confrontation only served to drive in the final coffin nails on her relationship. Roshada admits that things don't go well for her now. Cheaters' producers offer counseling, and for now, Roshada tentatively agrees to go. As for the suspect's deceitful actions, when questioned by Cheaters' producers, Nick Wesson confessed he took things too far. The suspect declares he loves the companion, and as soon as Elizabeth divorces her husband, Wesson will ask her to marry him. When contacted by Cheaters' producers, the companion, Elizabeth, decried all actions by Cheaters and continues to refuse to answer any and all questions.
Remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.